And good morning, YouTube. Well, my morning, such as it is. 5:33 p.m. Thursday, February 10th, 2022. And there's traffic on 46th Street. Groggy as I know, I'm surprised I didn't walk right out in front of it. Man, so I was really enthused, yesterday. I just love the days, the words. Today, tomorrow, yesterday. That's working graveyards. It's such a twisted perspective. Actually, it would be this morning, but in my reality, yesterday, on the way home from Amazon, I was pretty enthused about the new position. Rolling the pallet jack all day. It was a change, and it was felt like it was a move up. Not like I paid anymore, but yeah, it felt good and stuff, and I enjoyed it. But I'm definitely sore in different places today. Yeah, it's like my body was kind of getting used to the other position at the point it didn't leave me as sore, and yeah, I'm feeling it, and feeling it in a lot of the same places, but yeah, my legs are definitely more tired and sore today. I don't know, it's debatable as to which is harder work. Anyway, yeah, I'm physically tired, and it's a good thing I didn't have to go into Amazon today, because I question if I'd have been physically able to wake up I think I'm pretty much determined I need to set my alarm clock for 3:40 if I'm going to be up and on the bus at any kind of time that's going to actually ensure that I get there. Which is frustrating, because, like 4:30. Works in theory, and according to bus schedules, I can be, the bus stops are like 5 o'clock, but it just never seems to work in practice. So I mentioned on my vlog yesterday that I had a really interesting conversation with the first driver I had on the Route 29, where I rode from 46th Street to 3rd Street, and oh shit, sorry, I was just realizing I'm getting on the bus soon, and I wasn't 100% sure if I had a mask on me. I was thinking that because I was thinking that driver was so clearly like freaked out about COVID, which kind of made me think she was the one who had thrown me off one time, who more than anything just seemed really offended when I said that the mask was a placebo. But it was funny, at a couple points when she was stopped, mind you, I'm not trying to take her eyes off the road when she's driving, but while she was stopped, I go, wow, look at all the traffic trying to get in and out of the Costco gas. This is just insane. It's to the point that the light has changed, and it looks like that back vehicle is blocking the 44th Street crosswalk. I'm surprised Phoenix PD isn't doing something about that. It seems to me when a business is not able to contain let's get closer to the sidewalk, why don't we? Was not able to contain the traffic going into its driveway, that it do something about its driveway, especially being on a residential street. Oh. So I checked the bus schedule. The southbound 44 is going to be along a lot sooner than the northbound 44. A lot, 12 minutes or so. A lot enough. I really don't like sitting and waiting for the bus, and I think I'm going to do the southbound, especially considering the potential mishap I had going to work, going to Bullock's last week. I actually ended up having the fastest commute that I think I've ever had to Bullock's because I went instead of my usual Route 44 north to 50 west to 60 west. I did Route 44 north. Looked at the app, realized that the 50 west that I would be transferring to wasn't actually working.
I was like, why are we sitting here? And they're like, oh, I'm waiting for it to
switch on. So it's sorry, I'm not focusing so great. I'm just hearing another woman relate about how bad her bus experience was. It's hard to ignore that. Yeah, lady, that's part of riding the bus here. A whole lot of sitting there. Anyway, yeah, I quickly realized the 50 wasn't running. Hopped onto the 41. Hopped onto the 41 westbound, and the timing was quick. Like it just showed up almost as quick as I jumped off the transfer, which I knew it was going to because I was looking at the live tracking in the app, and then went to transferred to the light rail because again I knew it was going to show up quickly watching the live tracking in the app, and then I got lucky and had a transfer from light rail onto the Route 60 just time out perfectly, which, as I've shown on many videos, hardly ever happens. Usually the light rail gets you to the what do you call it, the Montebello Christown Transit Center. Usually it gets you there just in time to see that you've missed it. In fact, usually you get there just in time to actually see the Route 60 bus pull off from the platform as you're waiting for the signal to cross 19th Avenue. Yeah, you get to see it. You get to see it pull off. You get to and then be frustrated because as it's driving closer to you where a transfer should be, it doesn't stop. It just keeps on going. And I myself and I've seen other people do it, try to sprint up to the next stop on 19th Avenue, which leads to some pretty aggressive jaywalk, more like jay running, and it still doesn't work. Sometimes it'll work because of all the traffic control devices that slow down the bus. Anyway, it's pretty asinine, but I got lucky. Everything worked yesterday. Anyway, or last week. I mean, last Thursday. Anyway, I don't expect to get that lucky today. So I checked when I started walking. Southbound 44 was at Camelback Road. And I had about 12 minutes that's going to be here. So I'm at 10 minutes right now, so it should show up any moment now. Anyways, I was talking about the bus driver on the 29 yesterday. And yeah, like something I thought that was kind of funny was that when she was stopped, I'm trying to show her some stuff in the transit app. For one thing, I asked her if she used the transit app, and I said, well, that's a simple yes or no question. She's trying to hem and haw and make excuses and reasons as to why she had never even looked at it. So I find it pretty bad that the drivers are unfamiliar with the app. It seems like that's something that they really need to know how to use, and that they really need to be able to help passengers. and that they should be using some of the features in it. And in fact, I think they should have a very driver-specific view that allows them, as they're driving, to see the what buses are near them, and you know where their positions are relative to them, so that they can assist in passengers making their transfers. Anyway, she was ahead of schedule. She was way ahead of schedule. So she kept constantly stopping and having, you know, at time stops, which, mind you, aren't indicated in the they aren't indicated in the app. But I mean, I kind of know which are the time stops just from experience. But she kept stopping at the time stops, and when she was stopped at the time stops, and at the same time, I'd try to show her stuff, and the app, she's like, "Oh, I can't look at your phone." Like, I have to keep my eyes on the road. I can't look at the phone. But yet, the one time somebody in the back of the bus pulled their mask down to eat, boy, she was able to look at that and yell at them. And then yell, "I don't want to get COVID. I don't want to get COVID." Bitch, you're not going to get COVID because somebody's eating on the other end of the bus. That's not how COVID works. And then, of course, the person in the back was like, "It's okay, I'm vaccinated." Yeah. That's irrelevant because that's not how that particular vaccination works. Anyway, society has jumped the shark. What can I say? My bus is here. Thanks for coming away.